Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the massive Season 3 Reloaded update. So, first of all, we got Seth Rogen and some other skins like that coming into the game. Next up, for Verdansk train station, we're going to be able to see a little bit more. You can actually go inside of a train station, so it's going to be a little bit different. They're bringing back the moving train that used to go around the map. That's going to be back. And zip lines are going to be back now, so you're going to be able to hit zip lines and go up. Whenever you want, like certain buildings, like airport building, how you can't get on top of it, you're gonna be able to hit a zip line to get on top of it. All right. Next up, we got High Trip Resurgence. This was a mode. I didn't like it that much. I think a lot of people did like it. It's actually kind of fun, but this is for the big map this time around, so that's gonna be cool. Massive Resurgence is gonna be coming back. Massive Resurgence was very fun, so we're gonna be seeing that. Now for ranked play is going to be a lot different this time around. So ranked play, we got 150 players instead of like 120 like it used to be. So it's going to be a lot more action. And I've already looked through here for you guys. It looks like it's going to be a little bit similar. The SR and all that's going to be a little similar. They changed a couple things. So the first thing, the most big thing is snipers don't one-shot in this game mode. So the HDR is not going to be a one-shot. I'll show you guys that here in a second. You're not going to be able to use old weapons like Modern Warfare guns or any of that. You're going to have to use Black Ops weapons. They're getting rid of the bullcrap stuff. Drill charge launchers, explosive launchers, rocket launchers, the screw-off stuff that doesn't really take skill. You're not going to be able to use that. Bird's Eye. You're not going to be able to use Bird's Eye, so they want people to kind of be more stealthy and have ghosts, I'm guessing, is why they did that. Miscellaneous. There you go. No one-shot headshots. We're not going to be able to see that. You can't shoot during free fall. You can't pull out your pistol. I'm pretty sure this is rank play only too, guys. Live pings. There's not going to be live pings. That's crazy. There's not going to be high-value loot zones. Not going to be proximity chat. And there's not going to be the recon contract on the train. So we're still going to see recon contracts in rank play, though. You're going to be able to buy the trophy system now at buy stations. You can now buy a trophy system. The starting circle is going to be more in the center, so you're not going to have those circles where it's like half of it's on the border of the map. It's going to be more in the center. That way, people have more room to move around and stuff. So here we are. These are the ranked tiers. It's pretty much how it always is. Iridescence at 10,000, Crimson 7,500. Diamonds at 5,400, just about how it usually always is. Now, they added in a little something cool right here. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me go show you. So, elimination rank delta. Basically, whenever you kill somebody that's a lot higher than you, say you're a diamond and you kill a top 250, you're gonna be getting like 12 points for that. You're gonna be getting more points the higher rank somebody is than you, and less points the lower rank they are. So that's going to kind of stop people from like using VPNs and stuff like that. And also if they're playing with their buddies that are more sweatier than them, then it's going to give that person more incentive to like kill these better players and stuff that are higher ranked than them. Very cool to see that. That's very awesome. The deployment fee by rank is looking like it's pretty much how it's always been. Crimson 3 is going to be 95. Iridescent is going to be 100. Pretty much how it's always been. We scroll down here. We got some rewards. These are the rewards. I don't think they look that cool. This is you get a camo, and the emblems this time around look really whack. They don't look that cool in my opinion. But yeah. And of course you still get the camos. I'm pretty sure you still get the camos for your gun. You still get the operators. And we keep scrolling down through this. Not much else to go over for rank play. That's about all. Covers that. Now, ground look's going to be a little bit different. You know how sniper rifles have these smaller scopes on them, like the Kar98 has iron sights. SMGs have 3 times scopes. They're changing that. That's what they're saying right here. They're changing that so that the guns are more aligned with what they should be. A SMG has no 4 times scope on it. And it's going to be better ground loot. There's going to be high value loot zones now. They're bringing this back. This is going to be a thing that used to be pretty cool. Depending on, it's going to be train station, superstore, military base. So if you land at these spots, it's going to have a lot more loot. Now, movement speed while plating, they changed that. There was a glitch where it was always the same speed, so that might slow you down or make you faster depending on what gun you're using. The drill charge got a massive buff, massive buff. C4 got a massive buff again. Spring mines, blast traps, these are getting nerfs. So the rattier types of strategies, they're getting the nerf. Now, here's the thing. Crouching reduces mine damage by 50%. And going prone reduces it by 75%. Stim shot no longer makes you as fast. It still heals you in the gas. It still heals your health after a fight, but it's not going to make you as fast. Experimental gas, people throwing those gas bombs over and over, that no longer does damage. It only slows people down and blurs their vision. So they're going to be useless. Big Game Bounty is back. Supply run contract got a buff. So now when you buy somebody back, they're also getting to use that supply run. Before, if you bought them back, they didn't get the gold buy station like you did where you can get something half off. Now if you buy that teammate back, he can also get something for half off. So that's a massive buff to the supply run contract. Sentry gun's coming back, and this time it's getting the massive buff. Really big buff. Increase its damage and its range increase and how long it lasts. Bunker Buster's back, and it got a little bit of a nerf. And, a massive nerf actually. Remove the damage from gas. So there's no longer like how you took a lot of damage from a Bunker Buster, like the little gas. It's still going to be there. The gas is still going to be there. You're just not going to take the damage. You're just going to like have your vision blurred and cough. UAV audio call out and on activation of a UAV for enemies has been tightened up. Alright, so whenever it says enemy UAV, they fixed that where it's not going to show you somebody across the map. It's only going to say it whenever somebody's actually near you. Low profile got a buff. Prone and crouch speed increased from 20% to 30%. That's pretty awesome actually, but who wants a perk that makes you crouch faster? Bomb squad damage reduction increased from 20% to 30%. So that's going to make people want to use stuff like that more to counter explosives. Survivor health regeneration delay increased from 3 to 4 seconds. So I think this is a nerf to the Survivor perk. Reactive armor is now in the game. Armor regeneration speed increased by 50%. That's really awesome. Okay. That's a massive buff for reactive armor. Tracker outlines have been refined with thinner lines to improve visual clarity. Okay, cool. New weapons. Ladra submachine gun, fully automatic submachine gun, extreme rate of fire. Looks really cool. The Goblin's getting a rocket launcher conversion kit where you can shoot rockets out of it. AK74. I love this gun. It's getting a massive nerf to its damage and movement speed and overall speed. So the AK74, it's not going to be it like it used to be. CR56, also getting a little bit of a change. Nothing crazy there. It doesn't really impact us. Kilo going to get a little increase to its reload speed. And now what we have here is a lot of changes to old school weapons. We're going to be seeing a lot of buffs. The Ball 27, visual recoil reduced, +4 damage. So, Holger 556 also got a massive, look at this, bullet velocity increased by over 100. Sprint to fire, headshot multiplier increased, lower torso increased, and its overall damage got increased by 2. And the 40 round mag instead of the 50, it's going to be getting a 50 round mag instead of a 40 round mag. The M4, everybody loves the M4. It's getting +5 damage. Also, it's getting a lot of changes to its range. It's going to have a lot more range now. It's going to have increased bullet velocity and more damage across the board, less visual recoil as well. So they want people to be using these old school guns that we love so much is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it where we can use these now like they're actually viable. TAC 56 got a massive buff. Massive. +8 damage. So bullet velocity also increased. C9 got a little bit of a change to its 10 round mag or to its 10 millimeter mag. SOG drop time improved. Nothing crazy with this. HRM got a massive buff to its damage. Massive buff for the HRM. WSP looks like it got a pretty good buff as well. MX9 got a little bit of a buff. PDSW got a little bit of a buff. And then we got this shotgun that no one's ever going to use. The Marine SP got a little buff. Nothing crazy. Lockwood got a tiny little change. The Fing, what do we got? The Fing. Okay, all the LMGs look like they're getting a little bit of a tiny little weird buff. Not really sure what that means, but it's something to help them a little bit. And the old school LMGs are also getting a buff. Going through here, DMTN, SWAT. This is the GRAW 556. It got a massive buff, so it's going to be getting more bullet velocity, a lot more bullet velocity, and a little bit more damage at longer ranges. So we're going to see the GRAW 556 being used a lot more. TR2 got a little bit of a big change, actually, the TR2. We might see that being used a little. The Toskarov also got a nice little change. HDR going to be a little bit slower. HDR going to be a little bit slower than it's been when it comes to aiming in. That's the only change there. FJX. I mean, who even cares about that gun? Cali sticks. Got the Cali sticks. Got a little bit of a change. Then the Gulag. We're going to be seeing different weapons in the Gulag. A little bit of a difference here. Gulag weapons going to be changing. And that looks like we got a couple little random things here. Nothing crazy. Yeah. That looks like that covers about everything, guys. So yeah, we got a couple random little things like helicopters now get one-shotted by the Joker and C4s. But other than that, that covers about all the patch notes. Hope this video helps you guys out. And I will see you guys in the new season. I'm going to be live playing it all the time. Let's get it, man.